everyone, welcome to your workout. This is going to be a gentle Pilates workout. You just need a mat and we're going to get down on the floor, so no standing exercises, and you might need your wall for the wall wash exercise. So let's go ahead and get ready and I'll catch you in just a second. Welcome to your workout. This is going to be a core focus, so we're going to stay inside the belly area, and we're also going to focus on our posture. So we're going to start out with some gentle core exercises that you can modify. So basically, if we're just normally doing a plank, we would be up here with our knees off the mat and everything. For this workout, we're going to take it easy on ourselves, and we're going to focus on the posture here, so pulling the shoulders back and keep your knees to the floor. You don't want this sinking belly and you don't want the booty up high. So come into this nice angle where your hips are dropped, your shoulders are back, keep your head up, and let's hold this plank position. And if the belly wants to sink, pull it in so that you are zipping up the front and zipping up the back of your body, making it one nice line. You can already feel yourselves getting warmed up just holding in this position. All right, good. And let's take a little break. Let's go into a low plank position with assistance. So we're also going to keep our knees down on the floor. This is going to help with our shoulders and our posture, keeping the head elevated. So come down as far as you'd go out with a low plank. See, the difference is my knees are either on the floor or not. My upper body is not doing anything different. So let's put the knees down on the floor, lift your head up, drop the shoulders down. We're thinking about our posture and our core. Squeeze your glutes in. So if you're just like, you can tell if your heels are flaring out wide, pull your heels together. That'll seal up the back and the spine area for you. And let's look up. You can open up the palms. We're just going to hold here. I'm feeling like I'm doing a lot of work here. I almost feel like it would be easier if I just lifted my knees up. Okay, let's come out of that one. So really focusing on the core and the shoulders and the back and the spine, but you don't have to kill yourself to do any of that. You can take it easy. Let's come into our teaser style position. Let's keep the heels on the floor. If you want to take it up a level and lift them up, you can do that. But let's just keep them down for this because this is a more gentle workout. And let's just push back and forth like a seesaw. And a gentle arm movement. So we are toning the core without the heavy exertion. So we're doing about 20 of those. Now let's take our hands together. The heels can stay on the floor. The farther you lean back, the more you're going to feel it in your abs. And so let's just tap an elbow and go to each side. Gentle, do 20 of these. Really feel that core activation. $18, $19, and $20. All right, now we're going to pick up one knee and set it down. Pick up the other knee, set it down. So you're giving your little leg a hug. 20 of these. Slower than our usual pace. And 19 and 20. Now come to a resting spot on your elbows. We're going to pick the legs up. You can keep them bent and shift from side to side, or you can extend them. And we are going to do 20 of these. So take your pick, bent knees and a tap to the floor, or a hovering tap, or straight legs. The slower you go though, it's making it very hard and challenging here. $18, $19, and $20. Come back to the center and bring the knees in. Okay, let's take it down a little bit lower to our spine. Let's open up the hands so your palms are facing the ceiling. Just a slight lift in your shoulders off the mat, and you're going to reach for your heels or your ankles. $18, $19, $20, and relax. Now you can take your hands, prayer position. We're just going to lift, roll up just a little bit in this typical crunch position, but we are lifting up to the ceiling, not lifting through the knees. $18, $19, and $20. And then come down, pick your legs up. This is a good inversion. You can rub the backs of your hamstrings, get them warmed up, wiggle your feet around. Then let's try to reach for the toes or the shins. So just give it a little tap, reaching up. Then we're going to flip over onto our bellies and finish with some spine postural exercises. And 19 and 20. To get back down to the floor, put your hands underneath your hips, and let's lower the heels all the way down to the mat. Okay, we are going to do the seated version of the wall wash. You can use your wall if you need to, or you can just pretend that it's there. So you are going to flatten your wrist, flatten your body, flatten your shoulders, and the belly, if it's poking and your hips are pushing against the wall, tuck everything in so that you've got this neutral spine. You want your whole body flush with the wall. So you're sitting up nice and tall, just like this. Again, if I'm against the wall, I don't want there to be a curvature in the spine. So straight up and down. If you can stick your hands behind your back like this, you want to close that gap. Sit up nice and tall, and let's do some shoulder exercises here. You're dipping the elbows to the pockets. This is your wall wash, modified version. You can feel your shoulders pulling in, improving that posture. 19 and 20. Now press your hands out, and let's just sit here and let's work on our posture, the stable, static position. And if you want to add in some chin tucks for about 20 of those, you can try that. And then graduate to a bigger neck stretch. All right, good. And bring the arms down and rest. You probably feel a little bit of the fatigue there, and that's what we want, a little bit of that shoulder fatigue so we know what we're working with. All right, we're coming down to our bellies in a prone position. You're gonna need a little space. Your wings are gonna need a little space. And take your hands behind you. Chin can rest on the floor. Your hips are pressed into the mat. And then we lift up. So let's do 5 of these. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back down. Readjust. Let's go into our cactus arms again. Lift up the feet, squeeze the glutes together, and press the hands overhead for 20. And 19, 20. Then see if you can flare your arms out behind you, and let's pulse the hands together. You're working your triceps here. Keep that chest lifted. Now lift the hands off the back independently. They're not clasped together. 18, 19, 20. And then press your fingertips to the floor. Relax the feet. Let's tent the fingers. Push up and down. Up and down. Up. We're getting into this back bend. 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Let's do one more. An elbow tap to the floor and a rotation. You can keep your feet on the floor or lift them up for this one. 18, 19, 20. Press up into a counter stretch on our hands and knees to relax the back. Cat-cows. Drop back into a child's pose. You can relax your forehead on the floor. Shift your body left and right. And then that's going to be it for today's posture and core workout, gentle style, so not too active and not too high energy. And hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for joining me. Take care. Bye.